Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I know we're a few minutes late here, so I apologize, but this will be well worth the time spent with us. As I always say, week to week, it's all about the nuggets, right? If you walk away with some new sales ideas, strategies, some new product info, door openers, then it's a win-win across the board, right? You're helping these consumers, these families, you're helping yourself, you're opening doors. And here's what's so important, right? And when I think about Gerber, right, number one, household name, everybody knows and trusts them. And that's a big deal, especially when we're talking about door openers, maybe senior market, right? So just think about this for a minute. We have 23,000 plus agents in literally almost every city in the U.S. And we have some agents that focus more on the final expense side, maybe the health side, maybe the estate planning side, maybe the large case market where you won't touch a case that's under 100,000 of annual target premium. But here's the common theme here is everyone needs to get the door open. Everyone needs a story to tell, right? And when you think about like car dealerships, they always advertise like a loss leader. Okay, and it's the Chevy pickup truck. The MSRP sticker price is 21,000, but if you come in today only, you pay 18,200, which is our cost. And then when you get there, it turns out they don't have any more of those pickup trucks in stock, and the one that you want is another $7,000. They just sold you a new truck. So I'm not saying, ever do that or sell like that, but the point is you need a loss leader to tell your story because that's where you shine, right? Your personality is second to none and you have the gift to gab. And when you get that client on the phone or on a Zoom call or go to meeting, you're going to make the sale every time, right? Because you're Jennifer Smith and you're the best there is since sliced bread, or you're, Michael Verone, and you got what it takes. So open the door. And this is the perfect segue, the perfect story to tell, the perfect household name. That's what I love about Gerber Life. Okay. And at the same time, like I said, helping families, helping children with scholarships, helping parents and grandparents accumulate. And God forbid there's a death. Okay. This is a nice death benefit to pay to a beneficiary. Okay. Especially for final expenses, senior market burial, all of the above, accident. So what we're also going to jump into is Insure Me Now Direct. So your contract with Levinson, this is exclusive to us. You can sell Gerber on the traditional side through the portal, through Gerber Life's website, which is great, or I should say, or you could sell on Insure Me Now Direct, which is 100% direct to consumer. Okay, and what that means is through an e-blast or through an email or through a smartphone, a tablet, all the above, even a phone call, you can say to Bob, right? Oh, by the way, are you in front of your computer? Go to insuremenow.com/Bill Levinson. Okay, you can run a quote right there, click on Gerber, you can apply right there, you can get approved right there in less than 12 minutes. So when you think about the products, you're also going to hear from our VP, Tanya. But when she's speaking about the products, just remember that, okay? It's very important in the back of your mind. It's how can you get scrappy and creative and market this strategy, these door openers, these products, right, to the masses? Because that's how you need to think about this, especially with Insure Me Now Direct. So let's keep moving forward here. What I want to do next is talk a little bit about Levinson and Associates, some updates, things that you need to know. Obviously, we're in quarter four, year-end push, and most carriers right now, in fact, Levinson and Associates, we have our own incentives going on the life and annuity side. Also, the life incentive includes Gerber Life. So we're going to share that in a few more minutes. But now is the time. Okay, write your first app on the platform and you are in. Very simple. But what you also need to think about is cross-selling, right? You need to think about sharing some statistics. You need to think about getting the door open, raising awareness to these consumers, your prospects, your existing book of business. And we're going to share some great ways to do that before and after Tanya's presentation. I want to shift gears for a second and talk about you, our agent, our customer, our everything. Without you, we're not here. We literally don't exist. So we know how important, okay, and I said it earlier, we have over 23,000 agents, but we don't look at it like that. We look at every single agent we have as an extended family member, if you will. And we need to make sure that you're happy 99.9% of the time. Okay. And I don't say 100% because I know we're not perfect. But I want you to know if there's a situation, if there's an email, a phone call, maybe an approval on a case that didn't come out the way you wanted it to. Okay. Me and Carrie personally are here to jump in, pick up the phone, email us, and we will do whatever it takes to try to turn the situation around. Okay. Now, if it's out of our control with a carrier, we'll go to bat for you. Okay. We'll promise you that. So, just real fast, with that said, I want to mention, and I'm going to go quickly because we're running a little late, but top left corner, this is from Cherry, our agent, and she said, Angela, who's our case manager, I know this case has taken away a lot of time from us. I am, however, very thankful for everything you've done alongside of your effective communication. You know, that is what we strive for. That means so much to us because we're doing the right thing. And let's be honest here. We have 28 employees. Okay. When you have that many agents across the country, it's challenging. We have to rely on systems. We have to make sure everybody has the right attitude and we're doing the best job we can. So important. Let's move over to the right-hand side. This is a big one. When other agencies gave up, Levinson did not. It has been since May of 23 that I put in another application with Protective, and Kim Brown, who's our case manager, she would give me weekly updates and what the next step would be. Protective policy was issued today. Thank you so much. So that's a perfect example. And it's not even about the premium or the commission. It's Diane feeling that other IMOs gave up on her on the case where we stepped in. Not only did we step in, we made it happen and got an approval, policy issued, done, end of story, on to the next case. Okay, again, now you can understand. So important. Bottom left corner, another case manager, Charisma, is always on top of her cases. She sends information and requirements over to me. They're correct, complete, and easy to process. I appreciate that, Tammy. Okay, please share. Go on our Facebook page, follow our page. Okay, leave a review. I send you a IUL prospecting book free on us. Okay, as long as you're an active agent, or use our Google reviews page, period. Okay, very simple. Okay, let's keep moving forward here. Let's go to the next slide. We're going to talk about statistics and what I was speaking about, raising awareness earlier, right? You should have a LinkedIn page, a Facebook page, Instagram, okay, even TikTok, right? If you want to focus on the younger generation, you should be getting the word out when people think life insurance, long-term care, annuities, burial, senior market, right? Bill Levinson, he's the guru. I remember he sends these crazy posts out every week and he's got some positive Tuesday thing and there's his picture in the bottom left corner. They're going to pick up the phone and call you the guru. Okay, you got to get the message out. And these are great statistics and charts that Gerber has shared with all of us. Okay, most of this is done through LIMRA, but again, proof in the pudding. Okay, I mean, look at the bottom left corner, top 5 reasons Americans don't have any or more life insurance. Okay, too expensive, right? Let's look at the orange box there. It's very simple, and you say to yourself, well, this is common sense, but once you put this out there, it raises awareness, and then boom, you get a call, a message, a comment, and that's a new lead for you, okay? And again, top left corner, and then on the top right corner, these are facts. 48% of Americans are more likely to buy insurance if simplified underwriting is used. Okay, now, Gerber even has guaranteed issue. Okay, so a step above and beyond. On the bottom, 53% of non-life insurance owners with dependents say life insurance would give them a better sense of security. A tip, okay, obviously Gerber has an excellent household name and brand. You need to get the word out, and they have a bunch of pre-approved marketing material we're going to share in our thank you email that you will receive this afternoon. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to talk about quickly, and I know I'm moving fast, but I want to make sure we get everybody out on time by 4 p.m. Eastern. And I also want to make sure we have plenty of time for our giveaway, our incentive. So, real fast, we're going to talk about the Levinson Life and Annuity Leader, our 411. This comes out every other week. And basically, all this is a way for you to keep your pulse on everything going on in the industry with all of our 90 plus carriers, what's going on here at the Levinson home office, right? In 100-foot overview, you can literally just click on whatever you want to check out, maybe a new product, maybe a product that went away. It's all separated by carrier and department. And then, of course, my favorite part is Carrie's Corner. Okay. And by the way, we just had an issue out, in fact, yesterday. So if you didn't see that, keep your eyes peeled. We'll also include it in today's thank you email. Carrie's Corner. So this is Carrie's way of sharing his real life stories, okay, growing up in the industry, started as an agent at 19 years old. And he's got some great stories we can all learn from. And I think, most important, it doesn't matter, right? If we were talking about, 1985, driving around in a brown Cadillac with a short sleeve dress shirt and a tie, that stops halfway down your stomach, or 2023, where you're selling on Zoom, you have Insure Me Now Direct, you're using e-apps, you even have some guaranteed issue options, your mobile app out. It doesn't make a difference. The point is why, right? It's the big why do you do what you do if you're driving that brown Cadillac, right? Or you're on LinkedIn, trying to network, spreading the word. Doesn't make a difference. You're helping families. God forbid someone passes. Okay, this is the death benefit tax-free check that comes in and changes a kid's life, okay, or a family's life or spouse's life. You can't ever forget that. In volume 28, Carrie's Corner, we must never forget why we do what we do. Okay, that's coming out, in fact, by tomorrow. So you'll have that by Friday in your inbox. But check out Carrie's Corner monthly editorial articles. I think that you can learn a lot. There's some great takeaways there, especially for the newer agents. I think you can learn a lot. So let's keep moving forward. Some of the year-end push incentives I want to talk about quickly on the annuity side. So in front of you, you can win up to $1,250 by writing annuities with Levinson. Okay, and obviously we start at 250, go up to $1 million. Also check out our weekly annuity alert that comes out every single Monday. Okay, and that's above and beyond excellent commissions, plus bonus with most of the products as well. Okay, again, back to that year-end push. On the life side now, and this is great because this includes Gerber, what we're learning about today. So we made it so simple. All you have to do is write your first app on Insure Me Now Direct. You get a $100 gift card, done, end of story. Okay, all the way up to over 10 apps, $500, but it's very easy. You can use Assurity Life, Gerber Life, the new banner, Legal in General. Okay, and again, doesn't make a difference. Write your first app, boom, you are in. This will help with the holidays. And again, year-end push. There's never been a better time. Let's move into our feature presentation. Enough of my ranting. I want to introduce our VP at Gerber Life. We have Tanya Springer-Taylor joining us. We're delighted to have her. Tanya, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much, Bill. You did a great job. I feel like I have nothing to go over.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my pleasure to be here and excited to be able to have an opportunity to talk with you and spend a few minutes chatting about Gerber in our industry-leading products. So I never like to assume that people have heard of Gerber. I like to tease, unless you've been under a rock for years, and you probably have. But for more than 50 years, back in 1967, with children in mind, Gerber Life decided to launch a series of life insurance products geared toward helping build the insurance futures of children. I have to admit that Gerber is more famously known for the baby food and hydration products, clothing, and toys and such. But we do have a great children's whole life policy. We are part of Western and Southern. That's our parent company based in Cincinnati, Ohio. Our administration, our applications, everything of that nature is processed in Fremont, Michigan, and our corporate office is in White Plains, New York. And I'm in Southern California, and I cover several accounts for Gerber Life. So we are the sister company of Lafayette Life and Columbus Life and Integrity Annuity Company. We like to tout that it's easy to do business with us. We have a simple one-page application, e-app, and e-signature capability through our agent portal. We have very easy to understand products, no illustrations or complicated graphs or charts. There's no need because our products are based on guarantee. And it makes your selling process easier because it's easy to explain to clients, which helps them move toward a decision to buy. We currently have 6 products for sale and distribution, but today I wanted to keep it light, my first crack at everybody. So we'll talk about our 2 flagship products represented in the middle, the Guaranteed Life that we use for impaired risk and final expense, and our iconic Grow Up Plan, which is a children's whole life product. There's a huge opportunity, I'm sure you're aware, that the baby boomer population, people age 65 and older, is growing by the decades, and that's what this slide is representing. This information most likely from LIMRA. But you can see that as the decades go on, that there's more opportunity than ever to talk to this population, and they're looking for budget-friendly products, which we definitely have at Gerber Life. So what's on top of the mind for the average senior? They like to talk about their grandchildren, which we'll get to in a second, but actually end-of-life planning, whether it's long-term care or funeral expenses. So we're saying here that the average cost of a funeral is $7,800, and that's just what goes on at the mortuary and funeral director services. It doesn't include the burial, which we know is the most expensive part, a memorial plaque or headstone, a reception for the family to gather, or any specialty items that families like to do to make that day special, whether it's releasing balloons or butterflies or doves or things of that nature. We have a very good tool called the Funeral Expense Worksheet that we worked with our marketing director. She did a great job here, and I'm happy to send that to Bill so he can distribute that out to all of you if you want to take a look. But this really educates our clients on how expensive that day can be. And ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, we don't go around the kitchen table and talk about the average cost of a casket or a funeral service. It's something, and Bill referenced this in the top 5 reasons people don't look to buy insurance. People don't like talking about death, but it's something all of us will have to do or experience with our loved ones if they precede us. So we like to use this piece for agents to use with their clients. You can make it interactive where your client goes on the internet and looks up the prices and fills it in, or you can, download a price sheet from a funeral home and populate this and use it as a handout and go through with your client. But the point is that you add everything up, you circle the number, and you ask the client, Mr. and Mrs. Client, you have X amount of dollars for this thing that's going to happen. We know that 65% of Americans don't, and that's where you come in. So what's a good idea that we have to help clients and families prepare for this day? And that's our Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance product. So here are the product specs. We need a client age 50 to 80. It's not available in Montana, and I know you guys are nationwide, so I apologize for that. You can purchase without any health questions, fluids, exams, nothing invasive, up to $25,000 of whole life insurance guaranteed. You have to be a legal resident or a U.S. citizen also. So there's several ways to pay the premium monthly. You can use our automatic check plan, which gives you up to an 8% discount on the premium. You can use a credit card, which a lot of seniors like to do so they can rack up points, or the senior card Direct Express where their benefits are loaded onto. So I want to point out bullet point number 4, you can choose a preferred date. And why that's important, we don't say that you have to pay the premium on the 1st or 15th or certain days. You can literally pick up to any day of the month. So it gives you a chance to pair when the senior's benefits will be loaded And that way you don't have to worry about the premiums ever being not there, the money to pay the premium. So it keeps business on your books. You just have to be mindful of the month of February so the date is appropriate going forward. And this is actually a snapshot of our very easy one-page application. Now, this product is a 2-year graded death benefit. And although we know that none of us have a crystal ball or we don't know when people are going to expire, we're just asking you to make your best judgment when presenting this product. Basically, the client needs to be alive for 2 years, or there's a chargeback of commission, 100% year one, 50% in year two. And for the families, what you're doing this for is only a return of premiums paid with 10% simple interest. So think of that $7,800 we talked about a minute ago, where it's just for the funeral by itself. So you're not really helping the family if someone passes away in those first 2 years. So what might not be a good idea is to present it to somebody terminally ill, critically ill, they're overweight, have congestive heart failure, and diabetic, or to sign up for a series of lunch and learn meetings at the local assistant living facility. Okay, so I think that we get the point there. Now, this is a simple rate card sale, and this represents a few age bands and premiums, but we do have a more comprehensive rate card if you choose to see that. So cross-sell opportunities. If you're in that senior market, and we're right now, I guess, in med-sub season, and med-sub is not my strong point, so forgive me there, but our product is a perfect marriage and pairing for that, because you're already talking with the senior. It's something you can mention and go back to that senior later. Don't leave the money on the table, and help them do the end-of-life planning. Now, product number 2 is our iconic grow-up plan. This is the one where you may have seen on TV infomercials. If you're up late at night like I am, you might have seen it in some of our industry publications, magazines, and that such. But it's our children's whole life insurance. So we need a baby, a live birth, at least 14 days old, to age 14 years old. Grandma, grandpa, mom and dad, someone with a financial interest can purchase up to $50,000 of children's whole life insurance. So this one has a 10% discount on the premium if you're using our automatic check plan. Again, you can pay by check, the senior card, you can pick a preferred date also. So basically, you buy insurance today for little Johnny or Susie, and it automatically doubles at the age of 18 without any evidence of insurability for the same budget-friendly premium you were paying all along. So let's take a look at an example. Let's say Johnny or Susie, they're 1 year old. Grandma purchases $50,000 of the children's whole life insurance. The annual premium is $439.60. It automatically at age 18, again, without any evidence of insurability, the $50,000 now becomes $100,000 without increasing the premium. So that's the magic of the product. So this is the power of the product. This is really why we have this for sale and distribution. This product allows you to ensure the insurability of a child, now an adult. So at certain ages, at age 21, the child is now an adult and the legal owner of the policy. So you can actually purchase more insurance, no more than 10 times the original premium, face amount that you started with. So at age 21, 25, 30, 35, and 40, you have a chance to use this guaranteed purchase option to purchase more at whatever the market is bearing at the time. Or if the adult gets married, has a child, not listed here, but adopts a child. So those ages and those life events you can increase. So let's take a look at this example. Remember, you started off with 50,000, it automatically doubled to 100 at age 18. So at age 25, the guaranteed purchase option is exercised and an additional 100,000 is purchased. So now we have 200,000. They get married, they add another 100, and we're at 300. At age 35, they do it again, and it's 400,000. In their fourth and last opportunity, they have their first child, and now it's 500,000. So that $50,000 policy now is 500,000. Why is this important? Most of you or all of you are in the insurance industry. and no insurance, life insurance underwriting. So COVID has made underwriting a little bit more conservative. So let's imagine you have a child that was doing fine, and then all of a sudden they check the type 1 diabetic box. We all know from our insurance experience in underwriting that's an uninsurable adult. The only way that would be changed or different is if underwriting became more lenient, and again, because of COVID, they haven't, or there becomes a way to manage type 1 diabetes, which we currently don't have. So this child would be uninsurable as an adult, but because they have this program, you've insured their insurability because it didn't matter that they developed this disease, this chronic condition. So that's the power of the product. You're insuring the child's insurability. Now they have a chance to leave a legacy for their family if they choose to. So a sales idea is to sell policies to grandparents. Grandparents love talking about their grandchildren. You know, back in the day, I'm dating myself, they had a million pictures of the grandkids. It was like an accordion, but now they just slide it on their phone. They're very proud. And Christmas is coming up. And one year this was a stocking stuffer. People purchased this for their grandchildren and they had the certificate as part of the stocking. So excellent idea. Take a look at that and let me know how that works out. So I want to finish off with going over our technology. We do have the agent portal and the agent mobile app called the Agent Zone. So if you have an Android or iPhone, you can download the app. It takes less than a minute and it will put you here. You can actually quote in real time. Holidays are coming out. You might be at a party, out and about. You meet someone, you're at a mixer or something. You can actually do the quote through your phone. And if they agree to the price, you see the third panel. You can actually go, if you're as long as you're appointed and have an agent code and login ID and password, you can go to the agent portal and actually do the application through your phone and submit it off for underwriting. So this is what the agent portal looks like when you log on. This is everything Gerber. You can run quotes, you can download applications, you can submit applications, you can do sales proposals, you can access marketing materials. So that's why we say everything Gerber right here on the portal. Now, something that a lot of our agents don't take advantage of, which we think they should, we have something called Gerber Life Easy. This is an 877 number that you can call Monday through Friday. It's Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 to 6 p.m., only during the weekdays so far. And you can get on the phone with one of our licensed agents and do an application with yourself and your client. Now, people wonder, why would you do that when your pages are only one page? Your applications are only one page. Well, if you're doing IUL and other products that have a lot more pages, we can actually help you with some of your clerical work. So you can spend more time doing that. So this is just a service that we offer. If you're interested, we can set you up to be able to call into the number and do the applications. We don't revenue share, so all the commissions stay with the agent. So again, this is called Gerber Life Easy. So if there are any questions, I think that you'll put them through the chat. But I want to thank you for your time and attention. Excited to be able to work with all of you. And that concludes my presentation for today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tanya. Great work as always. What I want to do is we have a bunch of agents on, as you know, and we have a lot of questions, comments that came in. So we're going to get back to every single person, either by phone call or email, depending on your question. What I want to do now is shift gears. I want to show you how you can get started. I also want to give you some example marketing pieces you can use through any social media outlet, your e-blast, if you're using Agency Automator or Ringer, or the last piece too, I think this is very important. We're going to show you a trifold brochure that we teamed up with a third-party company that's using this to go after their existing book of business. So you're going to love this piece too. Okay, let's, if we can switch slides here, that would be great. Perfect. Okay, so where to get started? Okay, very simple. Go to our website, okay, levinsonandassociates.com. You're going to hover over contracting. You can see the yellow arrow, and then just under that, you'll see all the incentives. We have leads for contracting, cash for contracting, and then we have pre-appointment states with Gerber. I think there's a total of 6. We'll have a list that we will include in the thank you email. And then you're off to the races. You're active and you can start selling immediately and through, like I said earlier, both sides, either traditional or through Insure Me Now Direct. That's what I love about this platform. So it could be 100% direct to consumer. Just think like Amazon, okay? Same exact concept, but obviously you are agent of record plus you get commissions and renewals, okay? Just like as if you were face to face with the consumer. Okay, let's keep moving forward. I want to talk about real fast the difference with Insure Me Now Direct, how simple, some of the new carriers, products, what's coming in Q4 of this year. So there's never been a better time. And if you've known me for a long time, you know I've been talking about this since literally for the last 11 years was Insure Me Now Direct, sell while you sleep. It's been a dream in the beginning. Some said it was a pipe dream because, oh, there's no carrier that's going to let you have their products on the platform and be sold without an agent face to face. And guess what? Okay, we did exactly the opposite. We found one carrier that said, Bill, I want in. Now, today, we are adding our 6th carrier. We're going to have over 27 products on the platform. So, again, that's the proof in the pudding, right? You always stay laser focused, keep your eye on the ball, and your goals can literally come true. It's like the Secret book or the movie. If you ever read The Secret, it's all about manifesting. That's exactly Insure Me Now Direct in a nutshell, because it came true. We're the only company that has anything like this, where it's multi-carrier, multi-product, and you are agent of record. So you got to leverage this stuff and run with it. So real fast, Gerber is bottom left corner, and then of course the new Banner Life term. And then just over from that is SureBridge. And then on the right side is Assurity Life. We also have Haven on the platform. And then we have a new carrier that I just mentioned, Q4 this year, right around the corner. We're going to have Final Expense. And then we're going to have 9 other life and supplemental products on the platform from this carrier. I can't tell you the name yet, but it's very, very exciting because it's only growing from here. And again, think about this. When you think Amazon, right, for insurance, think about your consumer going on your own website, your Amazon store, right, and seeing over 27 different products. They can quote, they can compare, they can apply, they can get approved, they can print or save the policy within 11 to 12 minutes. It's a game changer. Okay, and check this out real fast. When I say it's exclusive to you and to us, okay, look at Insure Me Now Direct, the green checks, and then look at the right side, the red X's. That's us versus the competition, because there are a few other IMOs that are trying to build something similar, but it's not even close. And that will tell you the difference right there. It's very simple, right in left column. Okay, moving over to the right-hand side, we have our app. And like Tanya mentioned, they have their Gerber app, which is also wonderful. But this is for Insure Me Now Direct, multiple products, multiple carriers, all at your fingertips and your consumer's fingertips. And again, you can do this face-to-face, over the phone, go to webinar, or they can log in at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday night. Okay, it doesn't make a difference. They can run the quote and they can get approved instantly. Done. You wake up in the morning, new commission, and you have a new client in your book. Just like that. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, what I want to do next is break it down product by product, because you have to understand what's available on the platform. Obviously, you have to be appointed as well. So real fast, everything that you're looking at comes with a 1-year scholarship through Sage, free for your consumer, no commission reduction. We have over 435 colleges in the program today, all across the country. So when you think about the ultimate door opener, right? Think about this, okay? You're out there, you're opening doors, sharing your story for just a few bucks a month. You could sell a product to a grandparent, okay, for a grandchild, okay? Death benefit, tax-free, okay? Premiums. You can even write off through a corporation if that's the case. Scholarship, up to $40,000 for free. look at the value add. Okay, any parent or grandparent is going to say yes to this? Who's going to say no for a few bucks a month? No one. Okay. Even the accident plan. Okay. You can even take the accident plan and put a return a premium rider where the client gets all their money back at age 70. No brainer. Okay. If you can't open doors with this stuff, there's something wrong. Okay. I'm telling you. All right, let's start with the top left corner, Gerber. We have the guaranteed issue plan, senior market, great kid grow up plan. Now, again, this all comes with a free scholarship above and beyond. We have the accidental death plan. We have the Gerber Life College plan, all Sage approved. On the bottom, we have SureBridge. We have a small term life policy. We have critical illness. We have DI, guaranteed issue, and simplified issue as well. Hospital-wise plan as well. And then let's move over to the center column with Assurity. Just had a brand new product launch this week. Okay, so now think about this for a second. Think about Assurity Life on the platform, okay? Term life up to $1 million. Disability, critical illness, accidental death, and now a new accident expense plan. All you can add return of premium options to. So you can go either way, okay? And guess what? The premium isn't inflated just because it's on an easy to use platform, okay? So it's the same competitive rates, just like as if you were face to face. Let's move just under that is Banner Life, okay? When it comes to term, hello, I don't care what city, state you're in, how you sell insurance, doesn't matter. Everyone, okay, even the elite MDRT agents that are making $2-3 million a year, they have to sell term. Okay, it might be a $5 million term, a $10 million. It's okay. Okay, Banner goes up to 40 years. They go up to 2 million, standard or better, instant decision on our platform. Now think about this. Even if you're that big shot agent, good for you, kudos, right? And you only write 10 million and up, you can still use the platform. Okay, the only difference is instead of an instant decision, that client and you are going to get an email that says, hey, when can we conduct our phone interview or exam if needed? But it's the same easy process. Okay, same product, same rates, same everything. I would be using this for all of my term life sales. Now, if it was ROP, obviously I would go straight up to Assurity. Now, let's move over to the right-hand side. We're in the pilot phase of an additional carrier that we're launching this year. Final expense and 9 other products you're going to love. You're going to love the carrier. I wish I can tell you, but this is, and think about this. This is all by the end of this year. Come 24, we're already talking to 2 to 3 more carriers that we should be able to launch. So we're just getting started. You got to leverage this stuff and it's free. Talk to Beth. She is our go-to in the office. She'll get you all set up. And she knows all about the marketing side, what's available to co-brand, and all of this stuff is complimentary once you're active with Levinson. Let's keep moving. The new product I'm all excited about is the new Assurity Accident Plan. So again, we have an accident expense policy. That's what you're looking at now in front of you. And then we also have the AD&D plan as well with return of premium, both with Assurity, both available now. The only difference is on the expense plan, the one you're looking at in front of you, it's going to take about another week to 2 weeks to get the product loaded into Insure Me Now Direct. But if you have clients ready to go, let's say you're big on the health side, you need this product as an add-on, just let us know and we can make an exception and we'll get that product added right away. But in about 1 to 2 weeks, everybody will be up and running as long as you have Insure Me Now and Assurity. Let's keep moving forward. This is going to be a huge press release. You're going to see this through a national e-blast going out to more than 500,000 agents across the U.S. And then we have and think about this for a second. Have you ever seen Insurance News Net magazine? I'm sure you have. The inside front cover is a full release on Insure Me Now Direct, Banner, Assurity, Gerber, all the goodies. Okay, you're going to see it in the November edition. We're very proud of this. Okay, and like I said, 11 years now, so you can imagine why. Okay, anyway, that's the ad. Also, see where it says fully customizable in yellow there? That is a trifold brochure that we have a huge P&C agency using. and we can customize this for you, what they're doing, and take a step back for a second. Think about your book of business. Think about maybe a health agency, P&C agency that has thousands of clients, okay, that bought a health policy, okay, whatever it is, Medicare, Medicaid, could be auto insurance, homeowners, doesn't make a difference. We have this turnkey platform where we have a mailer, a postcard, a voice script. Then we have 7 different e-blasts that go out to this entire book of business that talk all about the different products available on the platform. And hey, when you're ready, click here. And this goes to Bill Levinson's Insure Me Now Direct page where they can quote, apply, get approved, print and save policy. Done. It's autopilot. This is the future. Okay? When you think about that brown Cadillac from the 1980s that my dad used to drive, okay, 70s and 80s, and then fast forward to today, you're thinking more like Amazon, Elon Musk, Tesla, right? That's Insure Me Now Direct. You got to leverage this. We have all the marketing now that goes with it. We're super excited, and it's only getting bigger. Those are the email drips in front of you. As you can see, that's a complete turnkey kit called Revenue Accelerator. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Losing my voice here. What I want to do next is talk about all of the different ways you can drive traffic back to your page. Okay. Now, I'm not going to tell you it's easy and you're up and running in 5 minutes and you're making millions, because that's not a fact. That's not the truth. Okay. You do have to put some time and effort. You got to get creative. You got to get scrappy. Okay. And what we wanted to do here was show you a list of bullets that you should start to think about. Write down notes, people you know, okay, networking groups, associations. Okay, it could be a business, it could be a small group, a large group, it could be maybe part of your alumni from school. It doesn't matter. We have people writing their church, their temple, okay, and they're offering this to the members. What's the value add is the free scholarship program, $40,000 of value because you're a member of the association, okay? That's how you have to start thinking. And again, once this is set up, you flip the switch, it runs on autopilot, literally. Okay. I mean, we can even brand this for that group, association, that PNC agency, all the above. And then you get all the credit. Let's keep moving forward. What we're also going to do is we'll include this and the thank you email, so you don't have to start writing down a bunch of notes now of people you know. Okay, real fast. Social media tip of the month. We put these out on our website every single month. And the reason why is because you all need to understand just the basics. Know enough to be dangerous. We have a turnkey library of co-branded marketing material. Everything is available at no charge. And again, Beth or any one of our marketers can help you with this. Okay. And what we're showing here is our 20 ways to use Instagram in your insurance marketing strategy. And you got to know the basics here. And we're literally holding your hand. We're showing, all you have to do is click and take 5-10 minutes to watch or read, and boom, you start posting. Okay. And if you get one comment and like, it's a new lead for free. Okay. These platforms don't cost you anything, but you got to dive in. You got to start somewhere, is my point. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, just about done. By the way, I know I'm ranting a lot here. So real fast, what I want to talk about now is our sample social media posts. Now, if you go on, very simple, go on to our Facebook page or Instagram page, okay? And you can look up Insure Me Now Direct, and everything that you're looking at are sample ads. Our agents are using these. We could co-brand this stuff for you to have your picture, your logo, your phone number, and it's just different ways, again, to get creative and open doors. It's very, very simple, okay? Let's keep moving forward. We'll also include a bunch of these in our thank you email as well, so definitely keep your eyes peeled. By the way, if you don't receive that today, let us know. That means we have your wrong email address or it's sitting in your spam folder. Okay, real fast, what I want to talk about is our monthly training podcast. This is a great tool, and you can go back 3-4 years and check out every single episode. This is a chance for you to literally pick the brain of a top MDRT producer for an hour Okay, I basically put on my agent hat, I pretend I'm you, and I want to fire away with questions that it's going to help me in my everyday practice. Okay, that's what I try to do. And then I bring in professional NBA players, NFL players. I have the Forbes 400 Jeff Levitetts, right? I have Mike Savage, who was Tony Robbins' right hand for many years, other top agents from around the country. This is a great tool for you. And again, it's free. So you got to check it out. Leave a review on our Google page, on the Facebook page. I'll send you the IUL prospecting book. We have two big ones coming out in the next couple of months you're going to love as well. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to talk about next is our future trainings. That's what you're on right now. Okay. Every single week, we have these live webinars. And again, we know we have agents all over the U.S. from Cedar Rapids to Key West, right? San Francisco, doesn't matter. Some are 18 years old right out of school. Some are in their 80s and even early 90s. Okay. Biggest case we ever got was written by an agent in his 80s. Okay. And guess where he generated the lead? Facebook. It was from a Facebook ad. So I know it works. We have to cater to everyone. Doesn't matter if you're focused on a $20 a month case or $200,000 a year. Doesn't make a difference. We have a little bit for everyone is my point. That's the takeaway here on the top in blue. That's our IUL Life Leads Marketing. We're doing a 100-foot overview on everything available in the IUL space on the 19th. Then we have our nationwide CE webinar part 2, free CE credit, which every agent needs. Make sure you're on that call the 26th. Just under that is the Assurity brand new accident expense plan launch. That's on the 2nd of November. Just under that is our Ringy follow-up CRM tool, and that's a no-brainer. If you're an insurance agent in 2023 and you're not using a tool like this, you're riding the horse in reverse around New York City in 2023, which shouldn't be happening, folks. Okay, on the bottom, new final expense carrier launch. That's the big one. That's the one. I can't even tell you who it is yet, but you got to be on that webinar. That's Insure Me Now Direct, first final expense direct to consumer product in history, where you are agent of record, full commission, plus renewals, and 9 additional products. The 16th, that's going to be the big one. Okay, our last slide of the day. So get ready. Why? Because I'm going to have our question of the day, and whoever answers first incorrectly wins. I have an Amazon Fire tablet. I have the Tim Grover Relentless book. Okay, one of my favorites. I always talk about that. He was Michael Jordan's life coach, Kobe Bryant's life coach. Okay, some great examples of doing whatever it takes in your day-to-day practice, personally and business-wise. And I have the latest holistic retirement book, which is a great handout. Okay, it literally talks about retirement planning in layman's terms to your consumer to tee up an appointment for you. Great door opener once again. So you get everything, but you got to answer first and correctly. But what I want to do first is move over to the left-hand side. We're going to talk about our Positive Tuesday quote and how important the details are. Okay, there's no detail too small, too big. You have to be laser focused on the details. As you can see, me personally, I was a server, a busboy at Chili's Bar and Grill. Okay, 17 years old. It's okay, no problem. Focused on the details, foot on the gas, did whatever it takes every day. I started working with Kerry, my dad, in a broom closet. Okay, it's okay. I started from nothing. Cold calling every day. Okay, you know where we are today. Over 23,000 agents. My point is obsess over the details. Okay, never let up and watch your dreams turn into reality. You do whatever it takes. Okay, that book, Relentless Winning, is another one. And The Secret. Okay, an oldie but a goodie. If you haven't watched or read The Secret, you got to do it. And let me know what you think. Okay, question of the day. We're going to end with this. Make sure your little fingers are on your keyboard because you got to be fast. We have a lot of agents on. You got to be number one. Okay. Andrew's going to check to see who answers first incorrectly. This is going to be a little bit of a trick question because I spoke about Carrie's Corner earlier. Okay, what was the title of Carrie's Corner, his latest editorial article? Tell me what the title was of Carrie's Corner. I mentioned it on the 5th slide. What was the title? What was the topic of Carrie's Corner, his latest article that's going to come out in your inbox by, I would say, tomorrow or Saturday, the latest? I mentioned it briefly. Remember the Cadillac story, the short sleeve dress shirt and the tie that goes to your belly button? Okay. Tell me the topic. You win. Andrew, who was number one today?
Okay, number one is Victoria G. Victoria G.
Victoria G, congrats. The answer: we must never forget why we do what we do, right? Remember, I said it's all about the why. It doesn't matter if you're in 2023 or 1972, that has not changed, right? It's about helping families. And then it's about helping your own family, right? Because you're providing an income, you're the breadwinner, whatever it takes. Go out there, make it happen. Stay laser focused. I don't care if it's manifesting, whatever it takes, keep your eye on the ball and never let up. Let's have a great Thursday, great rest of the week, good selling, and thank you again, everyone.